All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking at pyramids, and we're going to try to find the surface area and a formula for the surface area and a formula for volume. Now, we know volume is like you're filling it up with something, how much area is inside. Surface area is like you're wrapping it like a present, right? How much paper does it take to exactly fit the outside? So if we look, you guys see how it gives you this shape right here. This is number one. Okay, so you take number one, has no numbers on it, on your paper though, right? Miss Warren, would you open the door? So this is what you're going to use for number one to show your work. And then you're going to use the other one to do it. Now you're going to work together as a group. And you're going to try to find the surface area. Well, we've talked about how to find the surface area, right? It's kind of like adding up all the different areas. But I want you to come up with a general formula after looking at all these different pyramids, okay? And then you're going to try to figure out volume. How, if I stacked a smaller shape up and up and up, how would it all fit in there correctly? What would you do? At the end of the hour, I'm going to see what you guys did, and then I'm going to give you the formula so that you can do your homework, okay, to make sure you all got it. So to get credit for this, on this paper, you know, the one that says pyramids, you have to come up with an idea of how to find what the surface area is. You have to have the answer for surface area and for volume, at least an attempt, okay, for all of them. And then at the bottom of the paper, you have to say what you think is the equation for surface area and what you think is the equation for volume, okay? So I am going to give you till, what do you say, 8:25. Then I'll see what you guys have, okay? Each table will share out what they have. And then I'm going to give you the formulas and the homework. Sound good? Okay. One. All right, guys, we had some time to collaborate as a group. We had some time to collaborate as a group and try to do this. Okay, I'm going to have each group tell me what they found for the surface area and volume for each one. And how many groups do we have? We have 7. So group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Shh. Okay, Natalie's group. What did you guys find for the surface area for this first one?
For the surface area, we got 1,209.6.
1,209.6. What was the volume?
93.6.
93.6. Okay, Maya's group, what did you guys find?
For the surface area, we had 604.8.
604.8, and what did you find for the volume?
We did not find that.
Okay. Lindsay's group. Lindsay L.
We got.
Okay. And did you find the other one? No. Okay. Amy's group. 20.12. Is that for the volume or the surface area? And did you find the volume? Okay.
I rate myself.
Shh, please. Tasha's group.
Surface area 15.58. Volume 386.3.
Okay. My back group.
954.
954 for the surface area.
Yeah.
Volume.
We didn't get it.
Okay. Jonathan, what did you guys get?
We didn't get the surface area, but around we got
1,684. Okay. So you guys have a lot of different answers, so let's talk about this. So I got, for the surface area, when I did it, can you guys see? Really? I got 885.184 feet squared for my surface area. Okay, so let's talk about what would be the formula for surface area and volume of my pyramid. So surface area, I got 885.184. And for, it doesn't look like I figured out the volume, but we'll figure out the volume together. Okay, so surface area formula. You need to write this down because you will have to do this for homework tonight. Is area of the base, okay, plus 1/2 the perimeter. Oh, you guys can't see that at all. Times the slant height. Okay. And then volume equals area of base times the height. Okay. So we're going to use that. I'm going to rewrite them down for this one. I'm going to write them again. So surface area I know is area of the base plus 1/2 times the perimeter times the slant height. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to figure out the slant height of this, and the slant height is going to be 18, because it's the slanty part. Okay, so we know slant height is 18. Okay, and this is perimeter of base. Okay, so now all we have to do is figure out the area of the base. No, I had a calculator. So we have to figure out the area of the base and the perimeter of the base. Okay? So if we figure out the area of the base, that's just, what, 18 times 18? Giving us 324. Plus 1/2 times the perimeter, so that'd be 18 times 4, right? Because it'd be 18, 18, 18, 18. So that gives me 72. And the slant height is 18. So we go 324 plus 0.5 times 72 times 18 gives us 972. So who is the closest? It looks like, who did I say group 6 was? Who had the slant height being 954? Yep, you guys were the closest. It's 972.
So how you get 324?
18 times 18. Right, because this is 18. This is 18. Okay. All right, let's figure out the volume. So right here again, that's how I find my surface area. Here's how you find volume. Volume is 1/3 the area of the base times the height. All right. So the height is going to be the hard thing that we have to figure out. So let's draw a little picture. I'm going to draw. No, you know what I'm going to do? Okay, here's my pyramid, okay? I know that this slant height is 18 and the bottom is 18. Okay, well if this is 18 and I want to figure out the height of it, I'm going to use the slant height is 18, but the bottom's not going to be 18. What is it going to be? 9. So I'm going to have 9 squared plus x squared equals 18 squared. So I'm going to get 81 plus x squared equals 324, subtract 81, going to get x squared equals 243. I'm going to take the square root of 243, all what we did yesterday, all Pythagorean theorem, right? So x is approximately 15.6. So we're going to say 1/3 times the area of the base, which is 324, times the height, which is 15.6. 1/3 times 324 times 15.6 gives us 1,684.8. And this is in feet cubed. And this is feet squared. I'm just going to do 1. Does that sound good for you? So you guys can start your homework. I do want to show you How do I find the volume of a prism? Anybody know? Length times width times height, or the area of the base times height. Do we agree that inside this box, if I put the pyramid, the square base pyramid, inside the cube, that I'm not using 1/3, or I'm using 1/3 of the box? That's where this 1/3 goes from. So the area of this, the volume of this prism, right here, is just the area of the base times the height. But we have to take away, we have to times it by 1/3 because it doesn't fill up the whole box. Does that make sense? Okay. Mr. Van Hersen, if you would pass out the homework. And they get 2 worksheets. This one.